I think we're live. I can tell by the hands on my ticky-tock right here. Thanks for hanging with me here tonight. Marshall Mitchell, another wonderful evening at the Marshall Mitchell Happy Hour right here live and in color on your Monday night. We're getting all my stuff ready here. Get ready for tonight to have some great announcements for you coming up. Get myself set here. And had a wonderful time this last Saturday playing the Fayetteville Library for all the kiddos and live streaming. So we're going to be working on that. So let me see. Where is this? The Finally album. 1992. How'd you get all discombobulated in there? I don't know how they do that because I don't take them anywhere. You know, they don't go anywhere. Come on and let me see if I can scooch it around. There it goes. Now, more straight. Finally. That's before I grew my little thing right there. Nance took that picture a while back. There's Tanya and Jake. You playing your Harley Benton again. Hey, are you going to be ready for tomorrow? I hope you are, because I am. So we're going to do this one is on the Finally CD. I still have that old radio that my grandfolks had when I was just a kid. So... Well, I tried to write you last year when the corn stood 6 foot tall. This year things stand differently. I just can't write at all. The creek ran dry last August after Daddy died in June. Ma ran off with the tinker man. Well, I'm gonna be moving soon. And the radio days that keep strolling along, farther and farther away till they're gone. And you'll remember me singing this song about the radio days being gone, 'cause the radio days, they're gone. Well, I got a note from Aunt Virginia. She said the barn blew down. A twister came last Sunday night and it carried off half the town. The rent's been raised like a window shade. Well, it shows a broken pane. You can stay here and finish my beer and wait for the fall to rain. Get it now? The radio days keep strolling along, farther and farther away till they're gone. And you'll remember me singing this song about the radio days being gone, 'cause the radio days, they're gone. Yes, they are. Well, I spent some time in California. I did all there was to do. I seen all those girls with the long blonde curls and a couple of brown ones too. Woo, woo! I've even heard a sonnet sung by that salty sea. It's real fine if you've got the time, but it just ain't the place for me. And like the radio days, I keep strolling along, farther and farther away till I'm gone. And you'll remember me singing this song about the radio days being gone. Yeah, the radio days, I keep strolling along, farther and farther away till they're gone. And you'll remember me singing this song about the radio days being gone, 'cause the radio days, they're gone. You can sing along with me if you want to. Let me see. Yep, I keep moving that thing back and forth over there. I was on the Finally CD. And I definitely appreciate y'all being here. Makes my old heart smile. Guarantee you. It sure does. And let me see. We're going to... Jake always asks me, play one for me, Marshall, play one for me. So I'm going to do this one for Jake. Because We got some stuff to do tomorrow, Pud. You know, definitely going to be rolling out there. And this is on the finally. We recorded that back in 1992 because being on the road as much as I have been in my past life, and just found out that Jennifer called me. She called me today and said I'm already booked in Mississippi for next June. Not this coming June. Well, we already passed June, didn't we? Yes. So next June. Bookings are already starting to roll in there, so you best get in line. So I'm sitting drinking coffee and the sun is coming up. Now here I ponder all the questions on the bottom of my cup. I've been thinking of the highway in my life out on the road. All my bags are packed and ready, and it's time to let it roll. Let it roll over the mountains, let it roll across the sea. Let it roll along those feelings that are rolled inside of me. I'm a bloodhound on the blacktop, and the white line is the trail. Let it roll along those melodies and stories I know well. It was somewhere near Salinas where Bobby split for good. And Amanda is a lady, never got those things she should. There's 100 other stories I could tell that all are true, but the music that takes me away will keep me close to you. Let it roll over the mountains, let it roll across the sea. Let it roll along those feelings that are rolled inside of me. I'm a bloodhound on the blacktop, and the white line is the trail. Let it roll along those melodies and stories I know well. Living out there on the highway, I'm a homegrown good time band. Though the situation sometimes makes me wonder if I am. There's a million other questions to one answer that I know. Well, it's steady as a rock, so I can let it roll. Let it roll over the mountains, let it roll across the sea. Let it roll along those feelings that are rolled inside of me. I'm a bloodhound on the blacktop, and the white line is the trail. Let it roll along those melodies and stories I know well. Let it roll, let it roll. Let it roll along those feelings that are rolled inside of me. I'm a bloodhound on the blacktop, and the white line is the trail. Let it roll along those melodies and stories I know well. Let it roll. That's the one that I was always thinking about, because when I first came here to Arkansas, you know, I was just on my way to somewhere else. But now, I want to tell you, you know, we had a little confluity, because after I do my show, I always load it up onto the YouTube. Well, somebody said, you know, copyright infringement. All these songs are mine. You know, these are all my songs, or co-writ, or every once in a while I'll throw in a public domain. We're not getting any money. We're not asking for any money. We're just having a great time, having our hearts smile right there. And I want to introduce to you the star of the show right here, live and in color from way down south in Texas, you know, central Texas, probably around Waco, Stephenville, Hyco, somewhere along in there, Mr. Del Pickle. There you go. I love that. And I want to tell you, this portion of the program is brought to you in part by, yes, you guessed it, friends, the Quadzilla Shave System right here, live and in color. We got the Quadzilla for men, got that manly handle where you can hang on to it and shave like a son of a gun. And the women, which has got that soft padded handle, and even battery operated, because we know you love that stuff. But the thing of it is, you're not going to get a good shave from the Quadzilla Shaving System or for anybody else unless you have good shave stuff right there, live and in color. It's new from the Vesco. Good shave stuff. Go out and get you some. Now back to our regularly scheduled program. We're going to do a song here that we had on the Finally CD, but we also put it on the You Don't Know Marshall Mitchell. And a lot of people, you know, that have seen me play live know we have a great time when I play. But, you know, here on the Facebook and the YouTube, you can only do original stuff. So that's why, you know, with things going on these days, you know, you've seen the commercials, and you have to show people that you care. So there you go, Arkansas. Get with it. You can do that. But for the Quadzilla Shave System, if you want some more information, all you have to do is dial 1-800-BS-IOU-12 or 3. We have outstanding operators right there waiting for your call. Call now. It's free. So Jimmy J.J. Walker can't be wrong. What does it say? Shazam. Nope, that's somebody else. Anyway, this song, I wrote this out in California, I think. And I always tag it with, it's called Catch an Eagle. But the second one is The Water is Wide, was a tune that Harvey taught me when he and I were playing together. And it's actually the original title was Walla Walla. It was a folk song of Scottish origin from the 1600s, and it was published by Cecil Sharp in the Folk Songs from Somerset in 1906. So we're going to throw that in there too. I figure by now it's a public domain. Just kind of go together. Driving up to cold New England for the Easter Fireman's Ball, I met a lady just the other side of Denver. I did not get there at all. Riding high in the life we were living, making love on a moon dust night. A month later, I'd woke up from my smiling and gone and made her my wife. So you catch an eagle, or you clip his wings, lock him in a cage where you could hear him sing. It's the very same way with some people that I know. 'Cause if captured, they die, but they die like an eagle when they go. See the leaves, how they blossom into autumn, crimson rivers all run dry. Now my life slowly ebbing as the sunset, I feel the rising tide. riding high in the life we were living, making love on a moon dust night. A month later, I'd woke up from my smiling and gone and made her my wife. So you caught an eagle, you clipped his wings, locked him in a cage where you could hear him sing. It's the very same way with some people that I know, 'cause if captured, they die, but they die like an eagle when they go. Water is wide, I can't cross over, neither have I the wings to fly. Give me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row, my love and I. There is a ship that sails the sea. She's loaded deep can be, but not as deep as the love I'm in. I know not how I'll sink or swim. Lean my back up against an oak. I thought it was a trusty tree, but first it swayed and then it broke, and so my false love did unto me. Love is gentle and love is true, sweet as flower when first it's new. Love grows old and it waxes cold and fades away like morning dew. So you catch an eagle, you clip his wings, lock him in a cage where you could hear him sing. It's the very same way with some people that I know, 'cause if captured, they die, but they die like an eagle when they go. Catch an eagle and the water is wide. Oh my gosh. Talk about some heartstring tuggers right there. Hey, if you're having half as much fun as me, I'm having twice as much fun as you. I saw Teddy's on here. Teddy House, how are you, man? Anna, I'm not sure which song you love, but I'm glad you do. Hey, Karen. Yeah. Karen's Are you still on the trip, or do you get back from the trip? I don't know. But I saw the thing in there with your camper. So we used to have a camper we used over here, and boy, I'm telling you, we went hundreds of miles on that thing. You know, I told you I throw in a couple of sometimes some public domain stuff. But I need to tell you that this portion of the program is brought to you by The Good Stuff, presenting Good Stuff right here, live and in color. 100% organic like goodness from us to you. They use less additives and preservatives than those who use more additives and preservatives. It's only available for a limited time, and it won't last long. Supplies are limited, so call now. You'll know it's worth the risk. Believe us when we tell you it's good stuff. Right here, live and in color from the Besco. You know that, so grab that cellular phone, dial 1-800-BS-IOU 1, 2, or 3. Outstanding operators are waiting for your call. Call now. It's free. Yeah, Broadway Joe can't be wrong. Come on, Arkansas. Show them that you care. You can do it. That's exactly right. Got to have a slash of sweet tea, of course. And I want to tell you, we're going to try to do some different stuff. So I'm going to tell you, but I'm going to show you that beginning October, Marshall Mitchell Happy Hour, we're going to change. We're not going away. We're just going to change. Every first and third Monday night. So October 4th and 18th, November 1st and 15th. And as for now, we're going to stay at 8 o'clock. So we're going to work on some new and different ideas, and I'll keep you posted as developments develop. So we're going to change in October. So I'll show you that here again as a public service announcement. So I like this song right here, almost like good as the old Crawdad song. Well, I went down south just to see my South, singing Polly Wolly Doodle all the day. Hey, did I tell you you can sing along with me? You can. My Sally is the sweetest girl, singing Polly Wolly Doodle all the day. Everybody. Fare thee well, my fairy fay. Well, I'm going to Louisiana for to see Miss Susiana, singing Polly Wolly Doodle all the day. You know what I thought we ought to do? Mr. Pickle loves us. He's the one that picked it out. Well, my Sally is a maiden fair, singing Polly Wolly Doodle all the day, with her smiling eyes and her laughing hair, singing Polly Wolly Doodle all the day. Everybody, fare thee well, my fairy fay. Now I'm going to Louisiana for to see Miss Susiana, singing Polly Wolly Doodle all the day. See if I can do this. It's in a C, come on. Oh, a grasshopper sitting on a railroad track, singing Polly Wolly Doodle all the day. He's picking his teeth with a carpet tack, singing Polly Wolly Doodle all the day. Fare thee well, my fairy fay. Now I'm going to Louisiana for to see my Susiana, singing Polly Wolly Doodle all the day. Come on, Jake, let's pick it now. Well, I fell right down and I skinned my knees, singing Polly Wolly Doodle all the day. Well, that's when I thought I heard a rooster sneeze, singing Polly Wolly Doodle all the day. Fare thee well, my fairy fay. Now I'm going to Louisiana for to see my Susiana, singing Polly Wolly Doodle all the day. All right. Oh, he sneezed so hard with a whoop and cough, singing Polly Wolly Doodle all the day. He sneezed his head and tail right off, singing Polly Wolly Doodle all the day. Come on. Fare thee well, my fairy fay. Yeah, I'm going to Louisiana for to see Miss Susiana, singing Polly Wolly Doodle all the day. Come on, let's play it again. fare thee well, my fairy fay. Now I'm going to Louisiana for to see my Susiana, singing Polly Wolly Doodle all the day. Going to Louisiana for to see my Susiana, singing Polly Wolly Doodle all the day. I can just imagine that. Colonel Sanchez would like that. Sneezes his tail and head right off. This right here. Hey, I'm in the midst of recording a brand new cowboy CD. I want it to be all original tunes. So I have 8 right now. I thought I had a 9th today, but it was recorded on, we had it, where is it? Somewhere in here, in this pile of CDs. I know a lot of people don't buy CDs anymore. They just download music. And I'm old school. I like to hold it in my hand. I like to feel, there it is, feel the texture of the CD, the cowboy in me. Got all cowboy tunes on there. Not all of them are mine. And you don't have to worry, because I got with the Harry Fox Agency. Paid those boys for mechanical rights. And that's why on the YouTube and the Facebook, you can only do original stuff, or they'll cut you off, or they'll... Exactly. That's what I was thinking. All right, let me see here. There. Oh, she's back. Okay, great. Yes. Well, we're glad. Glad you had a wonderful time, good trip. We was kind of worried about you. Not a lot, but because you're a big kid, you can handle yourself out there, I know. But this is on the Cowboy in Me right here. I played until the Coronasaurus came around. You know, I played schools, libraries, and festivals, and also played for grandmas and grandpas at their assisted living facilities. And I played this one place, and they said, you can't come back unless you play this song every time you're here. So I want to do a video of it, and I asked them, what do you think? Did he stay or did he go? You can make up your own mind with The Lady and the Cowboy. She was a lady, and he was a cowboy, making their own way around. Now he rode the rodeo, followed the circuit. She rode the high side of town. Bruises and blisters, a born and bred drifter. She wore the satin and lace. Fate is much harder to handle or barter when it comes face to face. Now the cowboy loved the lady, and the lady loved him. She would not say it, he'd only grin. But too much to drink from a bottle of whiskey, too many long nights alone, too many earnest and strong innuendos made the cowboy take her home. He had the courage he had found in the bottle. She stood alone in the dark. He softly kissed her and left her in silence, knowing the end from the start. Now the cowboy was leaving, and the lady knew why. She could not say it, he would not lie, but too much to drink from a bottle of whiskey, too many long nights alone, too many earnest and strong innuendos made the cowboy take her home. She is a lady, he is a cowboy, making their own way around. He rides the rodeo, follows the circuit, she rides the high side of town. Wait a minute, I got it. You know, sometimes this little piece of plastic here doesn't go where it's supposed to go. But, yeah, I wanted to do some finger picking because I hardly ever get to do any finger picking. And I just want you to know, come on, Arkansas, show that you care. You can do it. So that's why I wanted to, well, yeah, I was going to move that up one because I practiced today. Last week, I got so busy doing stuff that I really didn't have time to go through my show. And it was like, mistake. Because if you don't practice, you blow it. And I blow it enough. Thanks, Jake. Okay, yeah, Deadeye always said, you lick your fingers when you put your finger picks on, and they'll never fly off. And that's true. Because Deadeye knows. I'm going to do quite a bit of finger picking here in a bit. Jake, you're going to be surprised, too. But I'm going to get a slash of sweet tea, of course. Which reminds me that this portion of the program is brought to you in part by, you may have guessed it, Good Drink. Good Drink. Now, Good Drink is gently mixed, just like Grandma would make if Grandma could make it. So we use a minimum amount of chemicals, additives, and preservatives, less than those folks who use a maximum amount of chemicals, additives, and preservatives right there. With less aftertaste, because Good Drink is good. You can believe it, because we tell you Good Drink is good. From the folks, good folks at the Besco, now go out and get you some right there. All you have to do is call 1-800-BSIOU-12 or 3. Outstanding operators are waiting for your call now. It's free. So, but my friend Sharon Delaney up in New England, in around the Hartford, Connecticut area there, gave me a tape of Lyle Lovett. And Lyle's a good old Texas songwriter boy, and they had a song on there that I just loved, and I kind of sort of made part of my music like part of his music, and this was my farewell tune to all my good friends up there in Connecticut, in New England actually, and it's on the, oh yeah, it was. Where are we? Put it over here. On the long and almost nearly forgotten Rockville Ranger CD, 2000, bend it down so less shadows or less light. On the Rockville Ranger CD in 2001. You know, do you realize that's 20 years ago? I was just a child then, but this is my my farewell song to them. And usually when I came to a place, I was going somewhere else. It's just I've been here in Arkansas since 1989. Can you believe that? Yeah, Nance just captured me. Total incomplete. So you don't hear anybody complaining. So here we are with The Traveler. Jake's got his ovation now. All right. I have to tell you about this song. Dwight Chalmers bought and moved into Deadeye and Cheryl's old house down there in Fayetteville, and was that Olive Street? I think it was, somewhere along in there. But anyway, I had known Dwight since before he graduated high school, and he went to all these recording schools and stuff. So it was like, hey, Dwight, we want to record this song. So we went down there. Carl W. Ledbetter, L.C. Snow, Rambo, Billy Ray Bob, Jose Smith, and of course Rockdale Rangers. We were all there and recorded some songs down there. And I think Rambo, Billy Ray Bob, Larry Waller actually played the spoons on this song. So here we go. Now, if I weren't a traveler, and if I did not go, I could stay right here with you. I thought you ought to know. As it is, I'm leaving to travel through the darkness, following my guiding light that safely leads me on. Now, when the wind is blowing, it seems to call my name. Well, I pick up and move along, and no one is to blame. When the morning sun is shining, stars begin to fade. Sometimes I am glad I'm gone, sometimes I wish I had stayed. But if I weren't a traveler, and if I did not go, I could stay right here with you. I thought you ought to know. As it is, I'm leaving to travel through the darkness, following my guiding light that safely leads me on. Now, if I had a shiny dime for every song I played, I could buy this whole wide world, but I'd give it all away. When you find the answer, then is when you'll see. All I know is all I want is you remember me. But if I weren't a traveler, and if I did not go, I could stay right here with you. I thought you ought to know. As it is, I'm leaving to travel through the darkness, following my guiding light that safely leads me on. I've thought about our friendship, I've thought about this song, every single solitary time I've been alone. But I have found the answer, written in a rhyme. Life is for the living, and it seems I've chosen mine. And if I weren't a traveler, if I did not go, I could stay right here with you. I thought you ought to know. As it is I'm leaving to travel through the darkness, following my guiding light that safely leads me on. Following my guiding light that safely leads me on. He's gone. Hey, Donna Robinson. How are you? Glad for you to be here. Yeah, Jake, I'm glad you changed to your ovation because, okay, I'm going to take these finger picks off because I'm fixing to change guitars. So let me see if I can scooch around here. I kind of have limited space. We had Homer the Honer here. And I broke out the Big Talk. The Big Talk. Hadn't played this guy in a long time. Well, quite a while. Anyway. Where's my cord? Got to plug it in or you'll never hear me. And we're back to 440. We're tuned in a 440. Okay, now I got to put finger picks back on. And while we're doing that, Mr. Pickle, tell them something. Oh, yeah. I love it. I love it. Now, this is in a G tuning, Jake. Don't you be messing with them tuning keys now. I got to fix this one. So you can tune, and I have one in a E tuning, G tuning, and standard tuning. So, but yeah, I wrote this song back during the Wild and Woolly Texas days. Man, we traveled all over Texas. I mean, we were gone, 40 weeks a year, I'm sure, many times. From when did we start playing together? 77, took a little short break, but played till 82. So, and we were actually, I remember how I got the idea for this song, because we were going somewhere, of course, Texas, and we're going through this little dying town, and Harvey was driving. I just happened to look over, and in between two buildings was like an alleyway, and there was this old guy, had a cane, and he was standing in between those two buildings, out toward the street, and he was looking down at the grass growing up through the sidewalk. And the town was kind of dilapidated, and it just kind of hit me. So I wrote down, old man looking at, grass growing up through the sidewalk. And later on, I like doing tunings and stuff, and that's when I only had one guitar back then, so we were changing strings about every third day. So I remember this tune from California many, many years ago, Mole's Mood. It's a variation of that. And one night it just came to me. And let me see, it's on the, let me get this right quick so that you'll recognize it when you see it. We got too many lights. There we go. You Don't Know Marshall Mitchell? Nope, I can't see it there. There it is. All right. You Don't Know Marshall Mitchell. You see the likeness? There we go. Kirk Lanier took that picture. Thanks, Kirk. But this is Ride on a Train. He was an old man working on his daddy's farm till the railroad men came down from the east. They wanted a piece of land for something they called progress. He chuckled, "No, boys, I couldn't ever let her go. All I want is to be left alone, tend to the farm. This is my home, can you understand?" But they said, "Take him on down to the railway station, let him ride on the train. Let him get the feel of the wind on steel. He's gotta ride on the train just once, gotta ride on the train." That's where I left him, sitting in his rocking chair, out on the front porch, watching the trees, listening to the melody rustle to the tune of a southern breeze. They said, "Take him on down to the railway station, let him ride on the train. Let him get the feel of the wind on steel. He's gotta ride on the train just once, gotta ride on the train." Well, I found him last night, laying in a half-plowed field. His silver hair turned crimson red. Somebody snuck up behind him, and they shot him dead. Now we all took him on down to the railway station, let him ride on the train. He never got the feel of the wind on steel, but he's gonna ride on the train just once, gonna ride on the train just once, gonna ride on the train just once, gonna ride. And that's Ride on the Train on the You Don't Know Marshall Mitchell CD. Okay, I got to take these fingerprints, these off of here. You know, hey, I really appreciate y'all being with me because, like I say, sure does make my heart smile. You know, I goof around a lot, but you know the truth of the matter is, I appreciate y'all. Because if it wasn't for you, there wouldn't be any need for me, right? Okay. We had Homer the Honer and the Big Talk. All right, Jake, you best get ready. Where are you? She's back here somewhere. Olivia, the Ovation. There you go. Now Jake and I are both playing Ovations. Oh, he changed back to stop. All right, Jake, make up your mind, buddy. Yeah, you're having as much trouble about it as I am. All right, Arkansas. Come on, let's show everybody we care. There you go. Do it, man. We did this back in 1992 or 3. Larry Waller Jr. was the producer. He had a producer's license at CAT, which is the community television station down there in Fayetteville, and we shot a video. That's when what was that, TMT or CMT? Was, you know, the big thing was, man, you got to do a video. Got to do a video. So we got everybody set, and actually, Jake, when you come over tomorrow, I've got it ready. We're going to watch the video. So anyway, we had Judge Thomas Butt's courtroom. He's in his black robe and the whole 9 yards. I just like this song. It kind of reminded me of me. Get up every morning and I go to work, breaking my back, moving Arkansas dirt. 21 years, gotta do my time with an Arkansas woman walking on my mind now. Met a young farmer up in Fayetteville while I was working on the railroad and drinking my fill. Took away his money in a poker game, but when I won his woman, Lord, he went insane, he went. She jumped up and he said he wasn't playing no more. Started to leave, but he stopped at the door. I heard him clear leather as he pointed his gun, and I left him lying in the noonday sun just like. She sat up real straight in the witness stand. There was a man with a book. He said, "Raise your hand." She sat there and she told him that he didn't even draw. Then the judge said, "Boy, you done broke the law." So I get up every morning and I go to work, breaking my back, moving Arkansas dirt. 21 years, gotta do my time with an Arkansas woman walking on my mind now. I see a church steeple in the distance. There are people going in, but they really don't care. Keep up with the neighbors is a funny kind of game. I just hang my head saying, ain't it a shame? 'Cause I remember a story that's a lot like mine. Happened back when in the ancient time, far across the waters in Galilee, where an innocent man died, hung on a tree for me. moral of this story is a simple one. It's easier to own than a song is sung. There's a solid rock in all circumstances. Play your ace or take your chances. Arkansas woman. All right. Well, I tell you, I've been kind of conflicted because, I'm a Texas boy, born and bred. I'm going to put Olivia back up here. Hold on a minute. I can move this out of the way because I don't have enough space here. So I got to put her behind me. And, but I've been in Arkansas long enough. I've been dyed in the wool. 100 morel mushrooms. I had picked huckleberries. I'm kind of sort of been Arkansased. Is that it? People look at you and go, man, you've been Arkansased, ain't you? So, anyway, get old Homer over here, and we're going to take it to the house because just this last week, Arkansas Razorbacks played the Texas Longhorns. See, and that's why I'm so conflicted. But I got to kind of side with Arkansas because she knows where I live. Hi, Nance. So, I wrote this song a while back. We had it on a single. Where is it? It's right here. And it's called, let me get my fingers out of the way, Arkansas Razorback Fan. Found out that Arkansas had 2 state songs, 1 school alma mater, school fight song, but they didn't have a fan song until now. Let me scooch this up just a scoot. There we go. I'm an Arkansas Razorback fan. Surely you can tell that I am. A tailgate party with all my friends. Just can't wait till we play again. A whoop pig suey with all the fans. Cause I'm an Arkansas Razorback fan. I'm an Arkansas Razorback fan. Yeah. I'm an Arkansas Razorback fan. I yell just as loud as I can. I go to every single game. To miss one now would be a shame. My Go Team spirit is unrestrained. Cause I'm an Arkansas Razorback fan. Yeah, I'm an Arkansas Razorback fan. Woo! Game day is like the fair. There are people everywhere. You can almost say it's pandemonium. You don't have to ask us who's our number 1. I'm an Arkansas Razorback fan, and this is Arkansas Razorback land. It's very easy to explain. Ever since my youth it's been ingrained. I got Arkansas red running through my veins. Yeah, I'm an Arkansas Razorback fan. I'm an Arkansas Razorback fan. I'm an Arkansas Razorback fan. Woo! Pig suey. I tell you what, if you've had half as much fun as me, I have had twice as much fun as you, but I want to say one more time, we're going to be changing come October, the 1st and 3rd Mondays. We're working on some new and different ideas, and I will keep you posted. as developments develop. Mr. Pickle, let's take them home. So we're going to do that. You have a great day, great week, and I'll see you down the dusty trail. Adios for now.